Hello fellow sneeze! The video today will be the preview and guide video for the SoTT event and its banner. I'll be starting with the event first. The event is split into mainly two parts, the main storyline and the game, aka Digging Tome. For the main storyline, it will be this button here, Shadow of Resurrection. As usual, only the beginning and ending part of the storyline will be voiced. However, there will be occasions in the middle part that you will turn into an RPG style map, which you will need to explore around to find NPC and events. The tasks will be stated here in the top right hand corner, and there will also be a mini map at the top left hand corner to help you to find the location. This card button is a quick access to different map areas, and you basically need to find the location that has the star sign. Now moving to the Digging Tome, it will be this button here, and by clicking on these two, you can start and pick a mule lead to accompany us to go digging. So each mule lead will have a special skill. Overall, I feel that Vein and Aether will be more useful, and you can use this skill once per floor. Loot skill is to open multiple stones at one time. This skill is very limited as it will depend on the map area and how the stones are placed. Item skill is to get one free tool for each floor. You can check the type of tools that you have achieved from this button, and the tools that you get from Artem will also count towards the event task of collecting tools. Vein is able to recover stamina for every floor, which is very useful to keep you moving and explore more. Mari's skill is to be able to find the general location of items, which could be coins, tools, or even the stairs, which might be useless if you are already familiar with the map. So a tip to make use of Mari's skill is to move around and then stop when you see the hint disappeared, so you can know a more accurate location of the items that is hidden. So every time we do digging, we can earn coins and EXP. The coins are used in the exchange shop, which you can access by clicking on the coin or the market from the home screen. There will be a free invitation, free tiers, and many materials to exchange for. The EXP is used to upgrade skills level. It can be obtained depending on the number of stamina you have used and not the number of floors you have explored. You can access the skill page from this button, and here are all the skills that you can upgrade on. The left 4 skills are the mule lead specific skills, and by leveling these, you can also complete the event task to get all cards. However, I recommend to focus on one mule lead which you will be using and level its skill to the max before you move on to the another ones, in order to make your gameplay easier. The right sides are general skills, which you can unlock the bottom one only after you have cleared the top ones. So this last skill will be auto digging, but given that they will restrict the number of coins and skills that you can unlock at each stage, you will need some time before you can unlock the last one, so let's suffer together at the beginning of the game to do the game manually. When you have reached enough EXP, you will increase the exploration level. Every time you level up, the museum uncle will give you one collection and then ask you to do some chores for him, which are the sub-storylines. So even when we are in Egypt, we cannot escape from doing chores. So you can find the collection that you have already collected from the museum, and completing one page of the museum will give you 50 S chip. In total, there will be 4 pages, hence 200 S chip. So some tips for the event. Firstly, remember to use up all your stamina on floor 4 before you move to floor 5, which is the final and the reward floor. Therefore, there will not be many stones on floor 5 for you to clear. Secondly, there will be different stones that require different amount of stamina to dig out. The gold one will require 6 points, the grey one requires 3, and the normal one only needs 1. Thirdly, it's also possible for us to get tools from the map randomly, even if you do not choose item. Fourthly, there will also be buff within the map, buff and debuff to be more exact, so you can look out for them. They are under the events, and they will basically make your life easier or maybe much worse depending on your luck. Lastly, if you don't have time and you just want to finish the game quickly, you can choose to just spam your stamina and dig out the stones to earn EXP quickly, and then level your skills to your highest level before you can make some time to slowly explore the floors, as it will make it easier to explore if you have higher skill level. And lastly, here is an overview of the reward that we can earn from the event. In total, you can get up to 20 limited tiers and 500 S chip. There will be 4 new all cards, the new invitation, which is so dope, and also a new badge. The new outfit will not be free from the event. They will be available at the shop at a discount for a limited time. Now moving to the banner. There are 4 new SSR and the skill are just so-so, if I could say. They are just regular buff cards. The storyline of these cards are AU, therefore it will not affect the character or romantic development of the characters. Therefore, if you are a meta player or if you care a lot about the storyline, I recommend skipping this banner and saving for the anniversary SSR instead, as those cards have preemptive strikes and one of the strongest stats up to date. Overall, those cards are the kissing and confessions card. But if you have a lot of S chips saved up, or if you care more about the art style, and you can just draw depending on your preference. So this banner will have a new mechanism that's different from Lost Gold and Skillet. As I have mentioned in the version update video, there are going to be 4 separate banners. Each banner will contain the Radar SSR at 1% and 3 corresponding Male League SSR. The PT will be at 100 draws and it will be shared across the 4 banners. You will only reset if you get the read out card and it will not carry over to any future banner. The first 4 multi will have a 20% discount, meaning that you will just need 8 tiers to do 1 multi for the first 4 times, and these 4 tries will be shared among the 4 banners. Also a reminder that the voice call will be replaced by the after story feature. I'm recommending drawing this banner after you have collected all the free tiers, as the free tiers are limited tiers that will be converted into saying after the event, so you can't use them for future banner either way. There should be also a top-up event alongside with this that feature the Artem's SSR card, but there haven't been any official announcement made at the time that I'm doing this video now. So the only screen that I remember from this Artem card will be Artem calling us baby. And any top-up will count toward the top-up event. So you can choose to stack out your money card, which is limited at 365 days, or you can choose to buy the first-time purchases if you haven't, or the event pack. So the special tiers that are given from the packs and the cumulative reward of the event will be converted into normal tiers after the event, unlike the Brew limited tiers, so do not worry about that. There will be a few tiers that I think will be worth aiming for. Firstly will be the 398 tier, where you can get Artem's top-up card alongside with 15 tiers. The 668 yuan, where you will get 26 tiers in total, as well as the Artem top-up name card. And lastly, the 988 yuan, where you can get 40 special tiers alongside with Artem's top-up card at the maximum star. Personally, I feel like reaching 398 is enough, but it depends on your financial status, and do not lower your quality of life just to get this SSR or the name card. After all, you can just search for the storyline on YouTube or something. So that's all for the guide. Thank you for watching until now. I'll be showcasing the map of the event at the end. A disclaimer that these maps are not made by me, but instead I got them from the Chinese wiki. I'll also put the link to the Chinese wiki in the description. So if you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. 加